The worst episode was approximately 2 years ago. She started to bring up the past again. She was talking about former girlfriends. She was using expletives and four-letter words. And I said, Jennifer, just stop.
Stephen totally attacked me, ripping off all my jewelry. He body slammed me onto my sofa and began to strangle me.
She started slapping me and pummeling me. So I restrained her to keep her from physically assaulting me.
He took his hands off my throat and then grabbed my wrists. His right elbow was in my throat, so I couldn't breathe.
She broke away. She flung her fist, her hand, across my face.
And then I lost consciousness. I felt something drip on my face.
Apparently, either the ring or the watch cut my eye, and I started spewing blood all over the sofa.
Next thing I knew, he had jumped up off of me, and I could breathe again.
I went to an emergency care center. They had cleaned me off, stitched me up. The next morning at 7 a.m., I got a knock on my door at my house, and the police are there. And they asked me, do you want to press charges? And I said, no.
Talk about adding insult to injury. He actually, to cover his own tail, ran to the police and told a huge lie that it was actually me that attacked him.
You got hit.
I did.
And
During his attack on me, trying to strangle me to death,
right.
And that's not true.
he got hurt, and I am appalled that you would actually come on here. You would submit a picture where you got hurt attacking me. You got
Jennifer,
hurt.
the Uber driver took that photo because I had to take an Uber to the hospital.
And I almost died that night. I didn't.
That's just
I never.
not true.
I never even had a chance to lay a hand on you.
Well, it's not true. You enjoy playing victim.
How did his face get cut like that?
When he was strangling me up like this, I finally was able to break it free, and it nicked his eye. When he saw his blood dripping on my face, he jumped up, and I could breathe again finally. I started screaming, "You are going to jail. You just tried to kill me." He wrestled my phone out of my hand, which is the same thing he does every time.
You did a social media post the next morning after this. You said, "Attention, my cell phone was stolen last night. Please contact me here on Facebook, no text please, until I have time to replace. For
Correct.
those of you coming to the football party later today, I look forward to seeing you. Go Cowboys."
Yes. I had almost 100 people, we had almost 100 people scheduled to show up at my house.
Did y'all host the party the next day?
No.
She did.
I did.
Did you come?
No,
Not him.
I went home with a face full of stitches. I agreed to meet with you, to give you your cell phone, and you were going to return my laptop because you had taken it during the scuffle and flung it like a Frisbee into the backyard, and it had disintegrated into 1,000 pieces.
That's not
That
true.
was-
I said, I'm going to smash your laptop if you don't give me my cell phone back. He said, you're not calling the police, smash it. So I smashed it on the patio. That's what happened to your laptop.
You say she's Sherlock Holmes. Jennifer claims that you've written checks to other women for sexual favors, like $250 to this person, memo consultant, 500 consulting. It just goes on and on and on. And you know this is not for consulting?
I know for a fact it's not for consulting, and that's exactly what he's going to tell you. He's just going to continue to lie.
I am going to say that.
He's just gonna continue
and
to
I
lie.
wish you'd contact the person. I mean, this person is a fledgling architect. She does drafting for me on my projects.
So you have nude pictures of your employees?
This particular person, once upon a time in her history, was a dancer. And she sent me, once upon a time, a photograph. That's it.
And your employees normally live with you? The whore lived with you.
4 people came and stayed at my house while I was staying with you.
She was your lover, and she is
Why
a
don't
nude,
we-
and
why don't
she's
we
a
get
nude
hold of
stripper.
her?
She was an exotic dancer
Once upon a time.
and
she was.
became a draftsman.
She's always wanted to study architecture. When she did, I was her mentor. And the last time she contacted me was to get me to sign off on her experience record for the National File.
And you don't even almost believe that.
The abuse continues. I'm watching all these people laugh at me. You're humiliating me on national TV.
No, I don't think they're laughing at you. I think they're laughing at him for thinking you're going to believe that. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.